What's up, Soul Squad? Welcome back to my kitchen. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Okay, strawberry shortcake. Strawberry shortcake time. I am doing strawberry shortcake, but you know how you used to back. Anybody remember Roy Rogers way back when? And probably your grandmas used to make this back in their kitchen, where you take a nice biscuit and you add some strawberries and whipped cream on it, and you say, okay, it's a strawberry shortcake. I call it strawberry shortcake biscuit. That's what I call it. And everything we need here is what you need, and it's going to be in the description below. This recipe I have to put in the description below because you guys got to do this. It's amazing. It tastes great. Okay, so we're going to start off with some strawberries. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the top of my strawberries, and I'm going to slice these ones. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do first, because I'm going to slice them. And you want to do this first because you want the strawberries just get a little tang of sugar on them and stuff. So you want to slice these first before you even start on your biscuit dough. But I just want to do a couple of these, because what I want to do is that I want to make sure I have a lot of those juices and stuff in the bottom of my well, I'm so tempted to eat the strawberry. It looks so good. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is what I want to do. I just want to take a couple of strawberries and dice them up and mash them. So this thing is about a whole lot of strawberry juice. So I just want to mash these up real quick. If you got to make mashed potato masher, I couldn't find mine, so, and I got two. That's so crazy. Things I never would even need them. So I just want to mash this up real quick to get the juices out. And of course we're going to sprinkle in some sugar, but we're going to put them all on top of the strawberries. We're gonna let this sit aside. But yeah, if you have your masher, it will mash better than this. You know, this is my cutter. This is my biscuit cutter, my dough cutter, my cutter. So mash them up. I could have did a better job. Just gonna find a masher. And so basically just gonna take the rest of your strawberries after you mash them, and you're just gonna cut them. These strawberries been cleaned off, guys, so we're good. They're nice and clean. And I'm using, I think this is a pint. We can use the whole thing of strawberry. You can cut it any type of way. It doesn't matter. Oh my goodness. I want to eat this one too. Wow, who doesn't love fresh strawberries? It's summertime. I know turning your oven on is not what you want to do, but unfortunately, just for this recipe, we're going to have to use this oven one more time, because we got to make the biscuits, right? Gotta make the biscuits. And I want all of these strawberries. Every last one. I knew it. It never failed. It never failed. Oh yes, you can. I'll talk for what I say. This bag, that's my grandma. That's my grandma trying to be sneaky. They already been washed, guys, so she could have one. Here you go. I said, we gotta be really quiet, because I hollered. She came out and said, ooh, I want one of those. Oh man, she's a hot mess, guys. You gotta love the grandbabies, man, and which I do all day long. Okay, I'll get in there. These strawberries, I should have just been sticking them back in here. Okay, got one more. Okay, so let me remove this right here. This is all the pieces of strawberry you don't need. And then I'm gonna take my teaspoon, get some sugar, and I'm just gonna sprinkle a couple of tablespoons of sugar on here. How about maybe 3, just to get them sweet. And I did 4. Okay. And what I want to do is move them around, let the sugar dissolve in them, set them to the side, because we're going to need this for the strawberries. Yes. Look at that, the juices are coming out already. Let's set that to the side. There it is. Let's set that to the side. Clean this up. Come back, put this biscuit dough together, guys. Okay, since we got our strawberries done sitting to the side, I have here 4 cups of all-purpose flour, because this is going to be the biscuit dough. 4 cups of all-purpose flour. And with this, I'm going to go in, this is a half a teaspoon. Tablespoon, this is a half a tablespoon. I don't want that. I want 1 teaspoon. So I'm going in with 2 teaspoons of baking powder. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I'm going to place it, I'm going to set it to the side. And I need some salt, guys. But I only want, let's see. I don't like too much salt, because some things you got to have salt in it, you know, and this is one. I only want 1/4. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. That's all I need. And to this, I'm going in with 1/4 measuring cup. 1/4 cup of sugar, guys. Yes. And my butter. Your butter has to be so cold. I had this in the freezer, so it's still cold. And we're going to crumble it up, guys. So I'm just going to, oh, you want to see me chop my butter here. Chop it up in chunks. I'm only using a half a cup of butter. So that's only 1 stick of butter that I'm placing in here. Again, your butter has to be nice and cold. And I'm just going to place it in there, because the pastry cutter, yeah, I could use it, but oh my goodness, I just love my hands, guys. I'm sorry, the hands are clean, everything's clean. We're going to go in with my hands, because we're looking for a crumble. I'm going to get this nice and crumbly. The pastry cutter could cut through it, but your hands could do it so much better. So if you got a pastry cutter, you want to use that, you can. If you want to use your hands, you can. I'm looking for a crumbly consistency. So, and this is going to take me a minute, because even though I got arthritis in the hand, I try to keep them as active as possible. And you know, I do have to move this a little bit slower, but this butter is cold, and I'm cutting it into this flour. And I'll be back to show you guys, because again, it's going to take me a minute. You really want to sit here and watch me just crumble up? Some of y'all might say, yeah, we do. Crumble up this butter into this flour. It's actually coming along better than I thought. So I do like this too with my hand. And my last video, somebody said, oh, you got your ring on? I forgot to take my ring off. I make sure I don't got it on in this one. I don't know what I was thinking, but that's okay. Look at that. You can smell the butter. I'm getting it nice and crumbly. And some people use solid vegetable oil. You know, might put like a half a cup of that in there, but I don't. Just crumble up that butter. I want my, look at that. Okay, it's almost finished, but we'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm going in with my buttermilk. I don't need but 1/4 cup. And she blind, so 1/4 cup of buttermilk. That's right there. But I'm gonna mix it all up in this right here, and this bigger one. Cause I need 1/4 cup of buttermilk. I need 1/4 cup of heavy cream. This is nice. It's a rich dessert. It's nice and fatty. So if you're on a diet, this is not dessert for you. I don't want to hear it. 1/4 cup of heavy cream. And then to this, 1 large egg. Yep. Take my fork. And this is your wet ingredient. Quick and simple. You want to get that egg busted. Look at that. And I made a well in the middle of my bowl. See that? This is a hole, a well. And I'm going to pull it right on in there. And we're going in with the hands. I'm just going to flip it over, flip it over, flip it over. Oh, I forgot to show you how crumbly it was. My bad. But it came out nice and crumbly the way I wanted. And it's going to be amazing. We're not going to knead this. We're just going to bring it together. Look at that. And if it gets a little bit too dry, you can always add just a dab more of your buttermilk solution. Well, not the solution. There's a little bit more buttermilk because you don't want to add no more egg and stuff. I'm going to make sure I get all that buttermilk out of there. Again. So it's coming together the way I want it. I'm going to add a teeny bit more buttermilk. A teeny bit more. About a tablespoon. Yeah. Look at that. This is my biscuit dough. You guys are going to love this. And this is the consistency I want, just like this. Not too dry, not too crumbly, but just like this. This dough. So, we're going to clean up this mess I got going on. Oh, look at this. Something a teeny bit more. So 2 extra tablespoons. There we go. There we go. That's what I want. So 2 extra tablespoons, you know, of buttermilk. To get how I want it. They pull it away from the bowl. So, wash my hands, clean all this up, come back, throw these biscuits together. Okay, guys, I laid down some flour, not that much. I'm just sticking stuff everywhere because I'm not using the stove today. And put a little on my hand so I can touch it. Again, I'm not going to need this. Hand me my rolling pin. Yeah, you don't want to knead it. Take some flour, put in the rolling pin, and I'm going to roll them out. About 2 inches thick. I don't know why I never locked this thing. Again, you don't need to knead it. We're making some good biscuits. Now, I have my biscuits cutter. These are going to be some big biscuits cutters. I can't find my smaller one. So, no, that one's too small. Well, that one could be a little bit, but it's so old and rustic. I'm just going to go with this one. So, when you do this, let me say this. Put a little flour right here. I'm going to put my, place this down inside the rims of the flour. Maybe if you had a bowl of flour, it would be better. Now, you don't want to go down and twist. You just want to go straight down, push down, come out. Peel from around. Oh, this is going to be some big, honey, these things going to be huge. I use aluminum pan because it works for me. But if you have like a cookie sheet with parchment paper, you want to use that. Again, dump in my flour, push down, come out. Do not push down and twist. And somehow it messes up the edges of the biscuit. It's gonna be a big biscuit. Look at that. And you want your biscuits close together. It seems like when they touch each other, they cook close together, they actually rise better. Down. Do not twist. Come up. Just remove the dough. Look at that. And they all uniform. And you got this dough right here. You're going to do the same thing. We're not kneading it. A little bit of flour down here, guys. And I'm just going to roll it out. And I had a smaller, if I could find my smaller dough, my smaller biscuit cutter. Of course, we probably end up making more biscuits than what we're getting, but that's okay. Pull that around from there. Look at that. Nice and close. So I'm going to get 6 big biscuits. That's what I'm aiming for. Since I got the little aluminum pan. But I'm starting off with 6. But of course I'm gonna use the rest of my dough, guys. You just may not see that. Again, it is of my biscuit cutter. It is gonna push down and pull away. Look at that perfect biscuit. And it's going in here. And make sure the biscuits are close together, because when they stick together, they rise a lot better. Now, we're gonna do, I got flour all over me, that's okay. We're gonna take some heavy cream, just a little, your pastry brush, and you're gonna spread some heavy cream on top of there, just to make it golden brown. Then we're gonna top it with some sugar and crystallize it and make it sweet. This ain't your grandmother's strawberry shortcake. SoulfulT in the house. It's like, oh, I love my glasses. I love my glasses. That's okay. And preheat your oven at 425, guys, at 425. We're going to get some sugar after we took the heavy cream. And we put some heavy cream on top of these biscuits to make them golden. You're just going to sprinkle some sugar on top of them. Not that much. This is enough. It's going to get brown. Have a sweet topping on your biscuits. Guys, in the oven for 12 to 15 minutes on 425. While these are cooking, I'm going to clean up this mess, because when we come back, whoo, and the biscuits are cooled down, we're going to make a strawberry shortcake phenomenon. Yeah, that sounds good. We'll be back. Okay, guys, everything came out perfect. Look at those biscuits. They came out so good. And you know what? I'm going to grab this one right here. And I thought about it. Father's Day is coming up. What in the world? Look at this. Cut right in between. A nice clean cut. Look inside that biscuit. Oh, my plate is wet. Oh, we can't have that. Look inside the biscuit, so nice and moist. I gotta give me a napkin. I didn't see that. We can't have a wet biscuit at the bottom. We'll be right back. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, the biscuits came out so good. And I just thought about something. It's June. Father's Day. This will be a great dessert for Father's Day. Oh my goodness, look at the strawberries. They're ready. Look at that. This is to stir them up. The juices and all. You're just going to place all on the bottom of this. It's up to you on how many strawberries you want. Of course, I could have made my own whipped cream, but why not? I mean, why do so when they make it so easy? You just take some Cool Whip and do what you need to do. Take a dollop of this Cool Whip and place it on here. He's not trying to place it on here. She uses her fingers for everything. Yep, it's gonna be in my house. So yep, she do. Look at that. You take your biscuit and you top it. Look, you smash it down, nice and slow. Yes, it's gonna ooze out, and then it has the crumbly sugar on top. But you know what? We gotta just do it because I'm extra. I got my little sifter here. And if you don't have a little sifter, you can use your hands. But I just got this little sifter here. And what I'm going to do here is that I'm just going to do just like this. And guys, tell me who in your house don't want that. You don't want that strawberry biscuit for Father's Day? You gotta be kidding. Guys, look at that. That is how I make my strawberry shortcake biscuit in my house. Everybody waiting to make one. Okay, she's sweating. That's why I told you I don't bake in the summertime. Like, share, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified. Happy Father's Day. Upcoming, because you know it's like June 16th, something like that. Upcoming Father's Day. Good dessert for your dads, grandfathers, uncles, whoever is that special role model in your life. Until next video, guys, I'm out.